But they have to change them. They have to change this. The biggest thing.
Whenever, of course, you play against your neighbors, it's always a difficult game. So we expect quite a difficult game. We know they have quite athletic players. Physicality also will play a key role in the game, and there are different kind of opponents from the Qatari, so we have to shift quite a different kind of strategies. And I believe this taking into factor, I believe maybe the fielded players who will have the right qualities to begin the game tomorrow will be ready, to give a good performance. But generally, we are optimistic for a positive result. I can say the team is coming up well. You see, if you take it back to maybe after the game we started to play against Uganda, then came Rwanda, we had some friendlies with Iran, Pakistan, Mauritius. The team is really progressing well. The coach is trying to assemble a team of youthful players and experienced players. He's trying to give local players as well opportunities, like he said in his previous interviews. So it's a combination of a blended mixture of experience and youth, but we are still not yet there. But like you said, it was a good performance to see the team playing some beautiful quality football. But we are not being carried away from this. We still have a long way to go, and I believe we are in the right direction with the right steps, with the right preparation. We are going to give a decent performance come the qualifiers.
So we will play for sure in a different structure, because every game, like I said, has a different story. But the main point for us is how we learn to grow in our way to open the game, how do we keep the ball, because this is the only way in modern football to go somewhere. Otherwise, you have no chance. So therefore, for me, it's tomorrow against the match. Like I said, the result is for me personal, not important. Important is how now other players develop, how other players can bring something to the team. Because if I talk about the World Cup qualifiers, for example, it's long term. So I need to have a B plan. What happens if Olonga is injured, if this is missing or this is missing? So I need to have solutions. I cannot sit down and cry. So these are the matches where the boys can show that they can close this gap, and I have to see what will go on. So therefore, for me, tomorrow is most important from what I expect from them, to be patient, to pass well, so that we get our chances and hopefully also the result. Before we traveled, we had some problems because Abdallah lost his passport. And we don't know if even tomorrow he can play, because it's not solved till now. And then we would normally take also Austin and Stanley with us, but it was not possible to get visa in last moment. And I told them to come for the training here before we play South Sudan. In Qatar, at the match again, Ayub Timber get injured. His ankle was again very swollen, therefore it was not possible to let him play. Therefore he has gone back to China. With Johnson was the situation different. They have a very difficult match. They play Porto, and the club asked many times for support in this point, because Johnson had worked hard to get his place in the team. And I was thinking it is good to have a good relation for the future for him and the boy, that he can play this match in Portugal, and we let him also go for this match. So here you see Stanley was here. Austin sent a message to our team manager that he got malaria. About the trip in Qatar, for us, first of all, it was very important that we learn. And I wanted to open the eyes, not only for the player, also for the FKF, what is possible in infrastructure, in organization. So for the players, it was like flying to the Mars, because the conditions we had here and the conditions we have here, these are totally different worlds. So next to it, it was very important for us to show that Kenya is football.